5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Might go dirty. Is he gonna go dirty? But he doesn't get the lumbar in time, so this could be very problematic for Doge. Needs an L piece. Zips that L piece all the way to the left side, but still not in any position to be safe. And he is gonna top out, max out into 27. Doge will transition into 29 speeds at 993. Sets up a Tetris. Is Tetris ready, but getting a bit shrouded here, needing the lumbar, holding out on it, and will miss drop that J piece and top out at 984. The board is gonna be a J dependent. Lumbar could work too, but isn't getting either piece. Doge is now definitively lumbar dependent. Needs a lumbar now and miss drops all those pieces and will top out at 166. Alex T will win the division. We have it ready for both. So here we go. Let's start game number 1. Who will take the set? Who will take the leadership of Division 1A in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. He's trying to set up for the next 30 Tetris here on Andy's board. We're just going to take the 60 triple here. Keeping things manageable into the 29 speeds. Now 1.09 for Andy. 1.2 for Dog. Into the 29 speed, so Dog ahead by over 100,000 points here. Andy is going to set up for a J dependency, solves it with lumbar. Gonna be Tetris ready here for Andy. Is set up for the Tetris, waiting for lumbar, gets the lumbar for a Tetris 1.13 on Andy's board. He's set up for another Tetris, but Dog responds with a Tetris of his own, and he scores the Tetris 1.17. Dog at 1.24, scores the Tetris 1.28, and now Andy, another Tetris for Andy 1.2, so we are off and running here, both been very efficient into the 29 speeds, and he builds up his left side, scores the Tetris 1.25, but Dog still ahead by 50,000 points, 1.3 now for Dog at 31, and he gets that GP over the left side, scores the Tetris 1.29, so almost with a double 1.3, and Dog might top out if he doesn't get the right pieces, gets along for a Tetris 1.34, still ahead. We have a 39 line cap here. Andy sets up a Tetris, but doesn't get a lot more time. It is open on the center well for a center well Tetris. Waiting for the right pieces here is Andy. But Dog in a bit of trouble here. Andy kind of freezing his board here on the 32 speeds again. So keep playing, Dog. Because it looks like Andy is still playing as well. Oh, Dog misdrops that T-piece and hangs that lumbar and will top out with a 1.4. Andy, no idea what he's at, but 1.4 is the score to beat. Not a rollover. Yeah, I assume that's what happened. Yeah, we gotta redo. I think redoing is the best course of action. Alright, let's see. Andy's thing is at. Okay, looks like he's ready. He's good. I would re-roll the C just so that nobody knows, but who cares? You know, it's fine. What is this, CTM? We got a rating from both. Let's get started with game number 1. Take 2. This is probably the combined score world record in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. K9 saying, "Go Dog, go." But like I said, this is probably the combined score world record for the highest scoring match that didn't count. That had to get redone. K9 watching Tetris with the 3-2-1 bits, go Dog, go, and then follows it up with the 3-2-1 bits, Andy, stop cheating. Can I get my points back if he loses? No, shut up. But I can relegate you if you want. What is 39 cap combined world record? Your guess is as good as mine. It could have been that, honestly. That literally could have been the 39 cap combined world record, but I'm pretty sure we've had, like, at least in CTM, there's been like double, like a double 1.5s. So Dog starts off with about a 75,000 point deficit, has just been burning a lot in these first few lines, while Andy has just been going pretty efficiently here. Yeah, looks like Dog has been able to get some momentum after that early dig. Trying to catch back up here with Andy, who's almost 100,000 points ahead. 161 for Dog. 232 for Andy, having to be forced into a triple. Now misdrops that T-piece. Oh, it could be Andy's opportunity. I mean, Andy's turn to start digging here. While Dog is looking to capitalize on Andy's slight dig here to try and chip away at the lead. Bishat saying Dog is the bomb Shiki lantern. There you go. 288 for Andy, 187 for Dog there. Both players scoring Tetrises here. Still behind by 100,000 points is Dog. Oh, the Andy scores a touch. Almost double flipped that lumbar. By the looks of it. Sunny asking, how old is my laptop? I bought it late 2019. But maybe the model is older than that. So, at the latest, it's at least 5 years old. But yeah, Andy looking to rock another 6. Actually, he didn't get the 600k transition last game. Never mind. I'll just shut up. Andy looking to get the 600k this game. Definitely looking good here. 82% touch rate for Andy. 497 versus Dog's 399. For like $200. I don't think mine was that the bigger issue. I can definitely stream 1200, like whatever bitrate Matt had originally. I've done that a lot. I think it was just Max Out Club plus stream. But the CPU itself wasn't like jank or anything. It was like at 12%, which is always what it's at with Max Out Club. Anyway, 611 for Andy, 473 for Dog. And Dog looking to get 2 more Tetrises before 819 speeds. So Andy looking to get 1 more Tetris here. 635 now for Andy, so a very efficient game here. And it is going to transition with a 59. Scores another Tetris, 683. So monster transition here for Andy. Yeah, it could be something or other. Or it could just be Max Club being trash. Nah, it's fun. But Andy's gonna... I think it was a bit of a double flip there with a Z piece. But hopefully I don't need to do that again. Yeah, I mean, as we saw in game 1, Max Out Club stopped calibrating Andy's capture, so we had to redo the entire thing. For those of you just tuning in, but 767 now for Andy, 632 for Dog. So keep in mind, in order for Andy to overtake Dog as the Division 1A leader at the end of the season, Andy has to sweep Dog. There's no other way about it. Even if you were to win 3-1, that still wouldn't be enough to overtake Dog, because Andy is at 27 points right now with this last match played, while Dog is at 33. Consider NTC. You'll see. I've been definitely looking into trying to get a new laptop, but I need to make sure I'm not just spending $1,000 on something random. So Dog scores a Tetris. Time to burn a little bit here. 785. So not a bad game by any means from Dog. 65% Tetris rate. He does have to burn a little bit though, but Andy just on a monster transition earlier on and is still very efficient here in these earlier 19 levels. No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I've been looking into getting a new laptop. It was a separate statement. Sorry. Because, like, I do feel like my laptop does cause some issues regardless. Anyway, Tetris here for... Tetris ready is Andy. Gets a Tetris, and we'll get the max out into the 26. While Dog is at 858. Andy doing invisible... playing invisible Tetris here on Andy's board, but just keep playing. 1.05 for Andy. Looks like it's gonna get better at 27, hopefully. Yeah, it's better. It's better. We're good. We're good. 927 for Dog here. Dog looking to get this maxed out at 28. 995 versus Andy with a 1.09, almost with a 1.1 into 28, and pretty much respond with Dog's 1.2 at 29 last game. 1.16 for Andy, 1.03 for Dog. Andy with a Lombard dependency could have set up dirty here, but it's going to keep it safe into the 29 speeds. Solve that J dependency into 29, and now 1.17 for Andy. Dog is going to have to do a lot of burning here if he wants to take this game and be more efficient than Andy on the 29 speeds. We've already seen what Andy could do with a rollover on a 39, and I'm saying seeing as in, like, theorizing. In theory, Andy got a 1.6. Dog's looking for the Lombard here. Both players getting droughted here in this 29 speeds. Dog couldn't get the Lombard in time. Misdrops at TP. He's gonna have to burn this down as quickly as possible because Andy is still ahead by 133,000 points. We've seen Dog chase down scores a lot bigger than this. Andy is Tetris ready, and a Tetris there for Andy. Tetris there for Dog. 1.12 for Dog. 1.25 for Andy. And Andy is Tetris ready once again. Scores a Tetris now. 1.29 versus Dog's 1.16. Dog ending now with 1.3 into 33. And Dog in a lot of trouble here. Needs to burn this down. Would love a TP to the left side. Brings this down. Gets the J piece all the way to the left side. Would love another J or L. Gets the L piece. And now, I don't know if you just wanted to go for the tuck or not, but regardless, Andy's still ahead by over 130,000 points. It's Tetris ready, but both players are getting droughted here. Dog in a lot of trouble. The flat burns here is a Dog. Would love some to the left side, and it's going to top out with 1.19. So Andy with the 1.34 will take game number 1 from Andy. Let's get started with game number 2. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Danby saying sacrifice Maxell Club capture for good rolling. There you go. Z, N, J, S, J. Perfect. Always got to make sure that things are in safe presets. So yeah, Andy with a 1-0 lead right now. Like we mentioned earlier, Andy needs to sweep to overtake Dog. And he is definitely working towards it, doing what he needs to do. Hey Kingsman, how you doing? Again, you were here earlier. I am indeed in Texas. They could just drive like what, an hour or something? Texas is huge. Like being in the same city doesn't mean you're close by. You could pretty much be like 3 hours away from the other person. Oh, good old Texas. You'll love to see it. But Tetris there for Andy. Cleaning up this stack. Looking for a J or an L. Nice J piece there too. Solve that puck. And then C. Now Dog in a bit of trouble here. Not deadly, but it will cost more efficiency that Andy can use to his advantage to try and take back the lead from Dog. Dog is going to set up for this row 3 Tetris. How does the wild card thing work? Well, it's basically whoever the 5th and 6th place, whoever has the 5th and 6th players that have the most points between both seasons. I mean, both divisions. So in Division 1B, I believe Miles has 27 points. He's in 3rd place. And Gerald in Division 1A has 26 points. So they were respectively 5th and 6th place overall in the leaderboards for the two divisions if you were to combine them together. That's basically how it works. I don't know how the playoff exactly works, like itself works, but I know that's how you qualify for the wild card. Assume wild card will be like a loser's bracket situation, like a round 0 for the playoffs. So the 5th and 6th place would go up against each other, question mark? Maybe? I don't know. Kingsman can probably do a better job at explaining. But anyway, Andy at 245, Dog still burning. And he scores a Tetris 268. Has to close down his well for a couple of lines here, but he's open. And a Tetris there for Andy. But you know, it's kind of weird because Dog, someone's been looking like Dog's been burning most of this 18, but he is pretty much neck and neck with Andy, and he's also behind in lines. So Dog has just been able to be very efficient even with a relatively not clean stack. He's been saying we'll have a graphic for this down the road. Okay, cool. 338 for Andy, 298 for Dog. I guess this will be the last call here of the stream for me to say, hey, if you want to help contribute to the prize pool for our Division 1 players, you can head on over to Matcherino and help contribute with Sponsor Quest, which is completely free. Or if you want to donate actual money, you can do so. And all the donations will go to our Division 1 players. I'll have to talk to at Classic Tetris League. Yeah, who is that? Anyway, Andy once again, potential for a 600k transition with this efficiency, while Dog is looking for a potential mid 500k transition at the very most. Ban this fraud at Le Captain RRR. I agree with that statement. Dog is gonna score Tetris here, 462. Dog now with a Lombard dependency on column 2. So is Andy though. Andy with a column Lombard dependency, but converts it into an L or J dependency with a couple of burns here, but it won't be able to get the 600k transition anymore. Can still get a high 500k at the very least. But Dog solves that Lombard dependency with a couple of burns right now. Not Tetris ready yet. Couldn't use that Lombard for a Tetris. Had to build up his left side. Now gets a double. Can still set up 2 more Tetrises, but just gonna burn it out and get that last Tetris into the 29 speeds. 503 for Dog, 573 for Andy. So Andy once again with the advantage here, looking to take this game 2 and be at match point to potentially overtake Dog. And Dog misdropping a bunch of pieces. Could this do it for Dog? Needs kind of a hero dig right now, and he's gonna top out, and that will do it for Dog. Andy taking game 2, and we've got ourselves a very, very interesting game 3 here. Starting the countdown here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Dog just needs 1 game win. He doesn't necessarily need to win the set. I mean, if he wins the set, he could pretty much seal his spot as the first seed in the playoffs. However, 1 game win would guarantee him the win of the division. However, with Andy, A game 3 sweep would guarantee him the win in the division. So, a lot on the line in this game 3. He wins $10,000 a month. He should be buying me a capture card. Dude, just buy a friggin' HDMI converter. They're so easy to set up, and they're like $10. Achilles Katana saying, "Man, dog, about to get swept. Shocked if this happens." Well, come on in. Although keep in mind in the predictions that 52,000 people, not people, 52,000 points were predicted towards Dog, while only 20-something thousand were predicted towards Andy, so Andy definitely maybe with the upset in terms of predictions, but we've seen these two playing against each other all the time. They're pretty neck and neck with each other, even playing field. What's the difference between 1 seed and division winner? Are the playoffs changed? As Vicious Rhubarb said, there is a 1A and 1B. 1 seed is the highest points across the 2 division groups. So Alex T currently has the first seed with 35 points, while Dog is trailing behind by 33 points. So really just needs to win this set to secure his spot in the first seed. But right now we got a pretty neck and neck game here in these first 50 lines. 238 for Andy, 234 for Dog. Dog setting up a Vitz, but waiting for the Lombard, getting a bit droughted by the looks of it. Yeah, that drought keeps forming, but finally gets the Lombard to complete the Vitz, and will be Tetris ready. And a simul Tetris there. 264 for Andy, 260 for Dog. Both divisions are in a combined bracket, so seeding kind of affects things, but not that much. I don't know exactly how playoffs work either. That makes 3 of us. Because I don't know either. I assumed, and this is a complete assumption, that there would be like a round 0 between the wild cards. Andy seems scared right now. Could it be he's scaring himself? With Miles. But yeah, we are about the halfway mark into the 18 speeds here. And Tetris there for Andy. 378. So pretty neck and neck still. Dog forced into a couple of burns here, which could give Andy a slight advantage right now. Dog avoiding covering up that hole in his stack. Adjusts for the Lombard dependency and gets the Lombard in time. And will be open. And Tetris ready for Dog. Just waiting for this next Lombard. And gets the Lombard for a Tetris 406 versus Andy's 426. CTL getting wild and crazy. Okay, Kingsman saying division winners get to bye the semifinals, which is what I assumed. That's what happens. But seeds 3 and 6 play each other in the quarterfinals, so it's gonna be like a CTL quarterfinals between 3 and 6, and then division 1 and 2 will play less games, which is pretty good. It definitely makes you want to win the division. Andy at 525, Dog at 522, but Dog is slightly ahead in lines. And yeah, it is a single elimination for the 3 and 6 seeds. Yeah, as I mentioned, I don't know if I said this on stream, but Kingsman basically took out the European format that Moodoos had And brought in the American League, you know, the American format with these playoffs and stuff. Because it used to be in CTL, it used to be the whoever gets the most points in the regular division or regular season wins the tournament. That's about it. And then beginning season 17, we started having the playoff position. Andy with Lombard dependency solves that Lombard dependency. 650 for Andy, 651 for Dog, who's having to do a bit of burning here. Is open now on the right side. God bless the USA indeed. Dog with the Tetris still behind. Andy solving that dependency, opening up that gap. Now opens up the right side and a Tetris there for Andy. 731 versus Dog 686. Dog with Lombard dependency solves that Lombard dependency, trying to open up this right side. Now it's gonna be Tetris ready, win for this next Lombard. On Dog side scores as Tetris 717. Andy 759. Yeah, you get good paces some and then you end up topping out at level 24 or something. Kidding. 751 for Dog, now 63,000 points behind Andy, who's also behind in lines. Andy 173 lines. Dog got 174 lines. So Andy with the definitive almost 100,000 point lead, make that 120,000 points after that next Tetris, but Dog responds for the Tetris of his own. And Andy avoiding the Lombard dependency. Nice sequence of L's and J's there to build up that left side. Scores a Tetris, now 934 for Andy. At 854. Looking to avoid the sweep. One game is all he needs to take the win of the division. 886 for Dog and 966 for Andy. Looking for this next Tetris for potential max out at 25, I mean. Next Tetris should do it. Waiting for this next Lombard, getting a bit shrouded here. Yeah, forced into a double, but gets the max out regardless. Holy moly. Tetris for Andy. That's not the real board, that's just calibration issues. And Tetris ready is Dog. And Andy's now not clean, actually. Needs to build up, open up the right side. And that Tetris there for Andy. 1.07 versus Dog's max out at 28. So Andy's still with the advantage. And a Tetris there for Andy here. 1.1. And he's setting up for nice skim there with the JPs. Looks like he might try to burn into 29. No, he's actually going to be Tetris ready. Dog already maxed out. 1.08 into 29 speeds. 1.12 for Andy, gets the next Tetris into 29. 1.15, Dog Tetris ready. Tetris there for Dog, 1.12. And Andy gonna try to burn this down, trying to set up for Tetrises here. Both players are very efficient at 29 speeds, as we've seen before. So this is not... It's too close to tell right now. Dog with a 1.13, gonna have to try to burn this down. Gonna be dependent here, not getting the right pieces. Gets a Lombard all the way to the left side. Couple of burns he has to deal with. Bit of a messy stack here for Dog. Solves that dependency with an L piece. Solves that Lombard dependency now. Gonna need a J piece. Gets a J piece here. That almost burns it completely down. Now he's completely down and clean for Dog. But Andy also pretty clean here. 1.25 for Andy. 1.15 for Dog. And Dog forced into a Lombard dependency. Scores a triple. Might go column 2 here, but just gonna burn it out. Andy with a Tetris there, 1.3 for Andy, 1.17 for Dog. Wants to go with a Lombard dependency, but gets the Lombard just in time. So Andy with the advantage still. Dog not being able to score this Tetris, these Tetrises that he needs so far. As we're about the halfway mark at the 29 speeds, 34 for Dog. Another triple, 118,000 points behind his Dog, 120,000 points. Dog is Tetris ready, waiting for this next Lombard. Where's the Lombard for Dog? Where's the Lombard? Needs a Lombard! Gets the square all the way to the left side. And a boom Tetris there for Dog. 1.26. Andy with 1.33. And another Tetris there for Dog. Only one Tetris behind. But he has to create a hole in the column. In column 1. Solves that. Oh! Double flips that J. Couldn't solve the J dependency. converts it into a Lombard dependency and hangs that Lombard. He's gonna start for a left row Tetris. Where's the Lombard for Dog? Where's the Lombard? And Mitch drops that Lombard will top out with 1.31. Andy takes game 3 and the sweep. And Andy will be your Division 1A winner with some incredible games. This season we've been seeing sweeps where we didn't think they would happen. We had Gerald getting swept by both Andy and Dog. Doge getting swept by Alex T earlier today. And Andy sweeping Dog to overtake the Division 1A win. GG's. Let me report this match and we can take a final look at the standings before we end off the night. $11.25. But while we do that, final call here to help contribute to the prize pools for our match Reno. Amy saying playoffs went. Next week we'll begin the relegation and promotion playoffs for our lower divisions, and I believe after that, so the week after this week, if I'm not mistaken, we'll be having the actual playoffs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but regardless, we're gonna have playoffs in general this upcoming week. Okay, Gaben saying quarterfinals on May 4th, championship on May 7th. And Andy, no problem, dude. Thank you. Thanks for the great games to the both of you. We had a great stream considering how scuffed it was. Oh man, there was so much stuff going on in this stream. I am so tired. Time to raid Dr. Mario, yeah. We're actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna raid monthly Tetris just to show them how fucking amazing CTL is. Oh wait, see my DMs. Hold on, Gaben. Hopefully it's not something about how we should raid. Well, we're gonna be raid CTM to show them just how the bigger people we are. Oh, never mind.